All right, yo, 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 it's your boy Yoshi Kid Neo, and we are back. The world of Boridil, the ruinations of Boridil, and today, I have literally no idea what the party's can do. I'm pretty sure they've discussed leaving town because they've got things that they need to do elsewhere, and they feel somewhat cornered or something like that, something along those lines. So they want to go ahead and scoot, get on out. But there's a couple things that'll happen today, a couple things that'll transpire. The first thing is that there's going to be a wealthy merchant that sells cheese that'll come in, and Tabaxi will tell them about that. That way Three-Toed Jim can buy the stash and essentially sell it to our boy in the Royal Apocalypse. And then there's going to be a adult blue dragon coming into town, and he's going to demand a royal tribute from the city. And if they don't get the royal tribute, something bad will happen in X amount of days. I don't know. We'll figure it out. It's kind of like a last minute thought that I had to basically bring in this adult dragon that is the son of Nindarog, which is the blue dragon they're looking for. So this might it shouldn't turn into combat. I do have battle maps downloaded. I just haven't actually made them yet on here. Or have I? No. I'm close though. I'm close. I'm in the process. So I'll probably do that while they're RPing. But anyway, let's go ahead and just get into it, shall we?
I thought you lived by yourself in Washington.
I did for a while, but I lived with friends first.
Did I don't think I ever met them.
Oh, you didn't?
Thank God. I don't know these
Brady.
people. I don't know these people. Chill.
No, I don't think
Oh, you live with them?
Yeah.
Oh, good God. I'm just joking. Chill.
Could you imagine me living with Meg and Kip? Or mostly Meg? It was insane.
Well, did they have they didn't have the kiddos yet, right?
No. Well,
were
not
they
until the second
AFK?
house. No, they just got stationed in Germany. So yay!
That's not where you. That's where you usually want to be. Not right now.
Right.
True. Yeah, that sucks. That sucks.
Yeah, they leave in July. So, and like I told her, I was like, I'm gonna come visit, and now I'm like, I don't know.
Brady, now's a really good time
then...
to fail your PT exam and your firing exam, and just be like, I don't know, I'm just good at computers, and just.
Yeah. The funny thing about all of that is in January I qualified for the M4, and tomorrow I take my PT test. But I can only do the walk portion, so it'll be fine. You literally can't fail that. There's no way.
You can, and you should.
I could probably crawl that thing, so that's...
Is your knee still bugging you?
My hip.
Oh, your hip, that's what it was. Bummer.
I gotta get a MRI on it to figure out what's going on. And I said, hey, yeah, hey, yeah.
Brady, Kip is going to be a commander.
If Ethan's been watching our streams, I'm slightly concerned.
Why?
Who was watching our stream? He
pops in on occasion.
Who has been watching our stream?
He's one of your friends. I thought it was Ethan. It's
Bill.
Not Ethan. Bill, thank you.
Yeah, Bill pops in every now and then. Is like, what's
William.
up?
Why would you be concerned? Is Ethan dead or something?
No. We should be seeing
Hawaii.
him in a little bit. We're going to Hawaii in April.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, that's a lot. I don't wish anybody. I'm just joking. No, that'd be cool. I know he wants to play, but yeah. Right now, it's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon for him, and he's like, I just can't sit in front of the computer.
At 10 p.m.
Yeah, exactly. And he's like, I just can't put myself to actually going and watching or playing while it's like stupid sunny outside. It's like, I get it, dude. I get it.
Take
No
your
need to
laptop
worry.
outside.
Oh, could you imagine all the sand?
I hate
You
sand.
don't have to be at the beach.
No, I mean, well,
Okay, Anakin.
Rough and coarse. And it gets everywhere.
emo Anakin is just so funny.
I hate sand.
I'm not a huge fan of sand, but I do love the ocean, so I'm willing to suffer having to walk through the sand to get to the ocean.
Why is the weather not working? Oh, Kevin, you're back. I didn't notice. All right. So, last time we left our faithful heroes, or I guess, can you call them? I don't know. Anyway,
No.
last time we left you guys,
We're more heroes than a lot of D&D parties.
Yeah, but we're still definitely not heroes.
Yeah, we're
I
not
will
heroes,
give you that.
but we're not the worst.
Some absolute dicks.
I wouldn't call us murder hobos yet.
If anything, we're like an
Yeah.
anti-hero.
I could go with that.
We're just kind of powerful people around, surrounded by way more powerful people.
Yeah.
Very true. Okay, so anyway, last time we left you guys, you had just got done fighting in a little tournament. Very, very simple. You fought some mind flayers and you fought some banditos, whooping both sides, almost losing a brain, and almost losing a mind. But
Oh, 1
Luckily.
HP away.
yes, but luckily the rolls, the dice were in your favor, and our good friend Lightbringer still has his mind intact. He's just got a nasty scar on the back of his head where, you know, some shit tried to eat his brain. But, you know, that's for another day. It'll be a good pickup line. Babushka, at this point, had lost her mind and became special. I don't know what other words I can describe without getting demonetized. I'm not even monetized, but anyway. So
Pretty much
your
became a
next
vegetable.
objectives. Yeah, she became a vegetable. That's a good word. The Babushka the vegetable, alongside with her fearless crew, sought a cure, a way to fix her. Which is really funny because this is the one time that Jeffrey didn't take Remove Curse, which is hilarious. So you guys found Tabaxi. Tabaxi had given you information about what it is that you could possibly grind that flour and give to that merchant noble dude. He loves cheese. And his favorite meal is a grilled cheese. Very, very childlike, much like my wife. Sorry, babe, I love you. But now that you have that information, he also knew of somebody that could possibly undo what happened to Babushka. But there's a grave possibility that some very bad shit would go along with it. Luckily, that didn't happen. But you guys ended up meeting the wild sorceress Light in the morning, aka Light. A tabaxi with some questionable powers that sometimes go sporadic, and luckily this time it just exploded a couple rocks. But Babushka's mind was restored. Her intelligence back to 9. Instead of instead of I think it was at 0 or 2. I don't remember.
It was 0.
Yeah, okay. But now with Babushka's mind back where it matters most, you guys decided that it's time to go and take a long nap because there's been a lot of shit that's happened today. And almost losing two of your comrades fighting in the fighting pits, even though you didn't really know that you were fighting in the fighting pits to begin with. Yeah, it's time to take a rest. And that's pretty much where we left the session. You guys went back. I believe, I'll be honest, I don't know what happened to my little clock. My clock has disappeared, so I don't know what time it is, which is very unfortunate. But yeah, that's where we will begin our session. Is you guys are back at the inn. You got there safely. Nothing happened as of yet, and you began your long rest. So, let me change the music real quick. While you guys are doing your long rest, is there anything in particular that anyone wants to do, or anything that you guys need to talk to each other about?
We should figure out what our plan is.
Oh, yes.
I agree.
Like, are we going to get out of town? Or
I
are we
need
going
to
to finish your plan,
poison
Jim?
this guy or whatever. Yeah. Or at least try. Oh, this guy likes grilled cheese. Do I just go and poison all the cheese?
No, I don't think we should do that. Do you think somehow we might be able to get into his kitchens?
Oh yeah, remember we had to. The guy is.
Or do
Guy.
you think...
You remember the guy with the crusty sword? The jewel crusted sword? He's like the cook. So we need to infiltrate him somehow.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Whether
Yeah,
it's...
you guys were talking about with the, the sneaky infiltration.
Yeah, we need to either mimic what he looks like, or force him to do it, or follow him and distract him, and all that jazz.
I mean, I could try befriending him, but
I guess you haven't met him. No, I don't think.
I think he saw all of us.
No, Lightbringer wasn't there.
Oh,
But
yeah, he
everybody knows
wasn't.
about us now, so.
Yeah, that's true.
well, yeah, could take the easy way out, but since everybody's all magical combative here, I can't use any of my magic here, unfortunately. I do have some of that control magic, but after Mr. Dwarf there's incident that he committed to earlier, I don't want to risk that myself.
Yeah, I think probably the easiest way is to get Tolktir to use what he was trying to use on the store keep. But use it on that guy.
Ooh. Yeah, I guess we could do that too. It's not a bad idea. But,
Or we need to... Oh, here's an idea. We could offer him some cheese as a I'm sorry.
Some good ass cheese. You mean the cheese that was good?
Yeah, that good ass cheese.
Oh,
I wonder if he would not find that suspicious, though. How can we be sure that he won't just automatically throw it away?
But that cheese.
What was that?
Oh my god, that's fucking funny.
You know, that's a good point.
Mm.
I wonder, maybe I don't know.
Maybe.
I wonder, like, with the thought of like somehow infiltrating the kitchen and making him food. Or seeing maybe his
Oh, we need
chef's
to.
not...
Weren't we gonna tail him and see? We have to figure out like where he is, because then we could sneak in and just do it.
Mhm.
We need to get more information, I think.
Yeah, I think we need to do some sneaking.
Now, would
I
we
need to pick
rather
up my
go do the
necklace.
mountain thing first?
Well, I don't know. Supposedly, if there's a dragon, do we really want to face off with a dragon before finishing your thing?
Yeah. I think it's all gonna be the same.
Okay.
But I mean, this is probably gonna be easier. And you know what? I think we should probably do this first, because there's a good chance. I mean, I don't know. I was thinking if this messes up, we gotta leave right away anyways, you know.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I have to pick up my necklace tomorrow. But while we're out and about doing that, we could...
I have a feeling he's
Do
gonna
some
run
sneaking?
into us today.
Hmm.
So what do you think is... Do you think we try offering him cheese? Wait, is there any of that cheese left?
Tabaxi said there was no wheels of cheese of that particular kind left. But he said there was another kind that was really good. Unless we wanted to hunt through the entire city to try and find it. Or have Tabaxi try and find it.
I doubt that he wouldn't do something for free. Now, at this point, he's done a lot.
Oh yeah, no, we'd have to pay him for it.
Definitely.
And I think let's buy some cheese, and then we'll get more information on him today. And then if the situation presents itself, we'll taint the cheese. That sounds bad.
That does sound bad.
But that cheese. Ooh, we need to get some more of that cheese.
What is that noise?
That's his yeah, that's his little thing.
Coming from how good the cheese is what that is.
Oh god. Okay.
If we can get some more of that cheese, I'd be perfectly happy with that.
Well, but you can't have any of it.
Oh, why not?
Unless you get your own wheel.
No. There's no fun in that.
You can get your own wheel, man.
I don't want to get my own wheel. I want that wheel.
We don't even have the wheel. That wheel might not even exist.
And the wheel is going to be
He's throwing
tainted
a temper
anyway.
tantrum for no reason.
Yeah, we can get that wheel of cheese, and can I just have a little bit of it?
No.
No.
Oh man, come on, just a little bit, man.
No, if we want Jim's plan to work out, he has to get a whole wheel of cheese.
Are you sure it won't work out?
Yeah. He's gonna be suspicious if he doesn't get a whole wheel.
Especially if there's a bite out of it.
I mean, it wouldn't be a bite, just a nibble.
Is Tolktier here yet?
No, not yet. He said he's coming, but he just woke up from his nap.
He's here but mute. Oh, he's here.
Is he?
I'm in here. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't. Why am I not hearing?
I haven't said anything.
Interesting. Well, no, I didn't even hear the doo-doo.
Oh.
I did. It was a while ago.
Yeah, it's not good.
Hey, Tolktier, would you be willing to use that spell that you tried to use on the shopkeep on the guy that is the food guy for the guy I need to poison or whatever? I don't know what it is.
Oh, the guy with the gems with a sword.
Yeah, that guy.
That wants to. Okay.
We need to get him to give the wheel of cheese we get to his boss.
Well, we need to get him outside the city first.
Why outside the city?
So we don't get caught.
Oh.
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think that should be
we-
one of our last resorts. Let's tail him, find some information, and see what our best option is.
Okay.
Ooh,
But yeah, we can try that tomorrow if you want. That's the only way you think you're gonna be able to get him to
No.
do what you want?
no, I think we have other options, but I was just asking to see if you were willing, because I think that's going to be like our last option.
Oh, yeah, just let me know.
Oh, you'll know.
And
I'm
then
sure you'll
just-
know.
And you want me to tell him what exact, like what do you want me to
It kind
Tell him
of
to
depends
do.
on the situation, but I need him to feed this flower to his boss.
Okay, so just entice him to take whatever food with the flour in it to his boss to eat.
Yeah.
Okay. And if he has any goons with him, I can try and convince him to do the same thing. So, which may or may not work.
Yeah, just that guy with the gems in his dagger is the guy that's in charge of the food for him. So that's
Okay.
gonna be the easiest. But yeah, we have other options would be to offer him a wheel of cheese with the flour in it. As a sorry for being jerks. Or we could infiltrate the kitchen reserves, and just plant it there.
How big is this?
We don't know. That we need to
Flour.
find out. Oh, the flour? It can be consumed in any way. So like we can crush it up, we could probably express the oils of it. It just
Put it in a tea.
Yeah, it can be tea, it could be powder.
I can make you like a mouse or something. Give you the material, and then you go.
Yeah,
and
if
sneak
we
in.
find the kitchen, that's a good idea too.
But if they have any anti-magic stuff there, well, that's gonna be poof. So, up to you.
It seems like there's a lot of places that have the anti-magic stuff here.
I'm thinking it's gonna be mostly just the shops, so that people don't use magic to steal.
I don't know. I mean, all of these gangs seem pretty on edge, so I wouldn't be surprised if they were all just as well protected.
Maybe. Like I said, we'll have to let's take a look-see and see what we can do, and then develop a plan.
Sounds good. I agree.
We'll just
All right, so
keep me
Set out to
posted, I
find
guess.
him, I suppose.
So is that what we're doing first? Tomorrow, go to the store, find individual. Afterwards, we head out to the desert.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let me know.
Is that cool with you, Babushka?
Sure. The place I need to go is Pirate Isles. At some point. No worries. My people are just slaves. It's fine.
Yeah, it seems like we all have people we want to save, but at least
We're here now, so.
at least we'll handle what we need to here and in the caverns that are right outside the city, and then we'll go to your pirate place next.
Babushka, I heard that your family or your tribe invaded a sovereign nation recently.
Oh, did
I'm sorry.
they? What?
I'm just.
Oh, I got it. It was a slow one.
I mean,
All right.
intelligence is 9, so.
I guess let's finish our rest and see if we can find this boyo.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Oh
I'm
my
just kidding.
god.
What the hell?
Fucking Nickelback.
Oh no.
Yikes.
The butthole rock strikes again.
Oh yes. Okay. So you guys go to sleep then, I take it?
Yeah,
Okay.
because we're long resting, right?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah, I mean it is still like early evening by the time you guys are back to your house or to your place of stay for now. Jeffrey,
Yeah.
have you put those spells in your spell book yet? Or you don't have the money, I don't think.
Which,
Yeah, you do.
Which one?
The spell book from what's his name?
Lloyd.
Agent J and Lloyd.
Oh yeah, I took out the money for that. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure you already put all those spells.
Yeah. Pretty sure. Yeah, I paid the money for it. I just haven't chose to let them select them for the day. That's all.
Okay, cool. All right.
And
So
I can take
then,
long.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
have Beltran keep watch.
okay.
Slip it on.
Now, are you all in the same room, or did you divide into the 2 rooms that you purchased?
Two
And who
rooms.
is in what room?
I get the king size bed all to myself.
You're the smallest. You do not.
I get the dog bed.
Oh, speaking of dog, where is your dog?
He chills.
Just
He's
okay.
around.
Okay. Just
I ain't gonna lie, like that dog has been non-existent for the past like 8 sessions.
Nah, Seymour's there. He's
There's
just
a
a
dog.
very good dog. Yeah, my bad, Babushka. Most of the time when you guys are walking around, Jimothy is actually riding on the back of a dog named Seymour. Let me get his picture.
Oh, yes. Is he sitting on it as well in this picture?
No.
I don't have.
Oh, no.
But there's Seymour.
The best boy.
Oh my
So we'll just
God.
put Seymour right there. Just like that.
We've
There.
talked to him. I've talked to him a couple times. We speak to animals. He's a good boy.
He is a very good boy. So yeah, that is Seymour. Seymour Smoke. I'm just joking. Chill.
So,
So
need to ask a question, Brady, about the hit dice.
Okay.
I had 0. I rested long rest. Then I get them. Now I can use them, correct? Or do I have to use them
No,
before I
you
rest?
use them before a rest.
Okay, that's what I would. Okay, that's what I was
Yeah.
fearing. So now I
Yes.
have them for tomorrow to use. Okay.
Correct. Tomorrow you can use them for your short rest and stuff.
Me.
It is hard. Well, it's not even that hardcore, honestly. If we played the hardcore roles in the DMG, Joe, you know what I'm talking about? The brutal realism, I think is what it's called.
I haven't done that. That sounds not fun, though.
Well, I mean, yeah, possibly. I could see it just not being fun because it is brutal, and it technically takes
But it'd be fun
in-game
in its
time to
own
do
way.
stuff. Yeah, it just takes more time in-game to rest instead of being able to sleep it off. But we're finally getting to the part where, yeah, a long rest doesn't allow you to heal up all the way, which is kind of what my goal was. That way we do a full rest.
You've achieved it.
You've been wanting this full rest for like 3 years.
I know. Erica, I don't think I've ever explained the resting rules in
Nope.
completion to you. So
Okay.
I'll do a somewhat small, simple version now. There are 3 types of rest. You've got your short rest, which take 10 minutes of in-game time. It allows you to gain back any abilities that you gain on a short rest, and it allows you to roll as many hit die as you want to heal. Takes 10 minutes. You can do 2 of those a day. A long rest takes 6 hours, 3 hours of very light, like maybe light reading or meditating, whatever, something, crocheting for you, and then 3 hours of actually sleeping. We kind of blend it into just doing a time skip to the next day, at least. But as long as 6 hours of uninterrupted, whatever happens, you've done a long rest. You get back half of your hit die. You get back all of your abilities and spell slots, and you get to roll hit die to recover your HP. Then finally, we have the full rest, which you get back all your hit die, you get back all your HP, you get back everything. But it takes a minimum of 3 days and can take more depending on how battered and beaten you guys have been by the time you go into it. And we've never done one of those, but, you know, it's okay. More of the full rest is meant to be like a sort of like an extended stay in a city where you guys can actually do more shopping and you can do some like informant kind of stuff. I would have you do like roles of what you're doing for those X amount of days that you're chilling in town and resting. So if you wanted to inquire about the local cuisine, you could find the best restaurant or something like that maybe and get a boon of temporary HP or something. Who knows? But we'll come to that bridge when we cross it, if we ever do.
Gotcha.
So by the time the sleepy part comes into play, it is dark outside. You guys haven't really been disturbed at all. No one has come to your inn and knocked on the doors. One thing you notice right around 9 o'clock, as you guys start to get cozy and doze off into your slumber, as you can hear the shuffling of movement outside, not like right outside your window or your door, but just out in the streets. And you can hear the guards clanging some bells going, "Curfew! Everyone back to your huts! Back to your houses! Curfew! Back to your huts! Back to your houses!" Ding ding! Ding ding! Ding ding! And then you guys go to sleep.
Sleepy, sleepy,
SpongeBob in the building. Gary.
Okay. So, as you guys fall asleep, a new day is upon us. And we'll say that you wake up. You all start to wake up a little early this time. It is about 5 in the morning. 5:28 in the morning when you guys finally start to come around and wake up. I don't remember who said is in whose room, so my bad. I was trying to figure out why this clock isn't working.
We
And I
didn't
were
say.
sharing a room.
Oh.
Do you want us to figure that out?
No. Well, yes.
I'll chill with Babushka, and I guess I don't really care.
Jim, Trina, and Babs share a room.
Okay.
Okay. And that leaves Lightbringer and Tolktier in the other room on their own?
Yeah.
Okay. So before you guys actually start waking up, Tolktier, you are in a very deep slumber. This is some of the most restful sleep that you've ever had, especially because you got the absolute shit beat out of you today. But you also know that Lightbringer was in way worse condition than you were. And one thing you notice, you wake up a couple times during the night because Lightbringer is he's mumbling to himself, but he's doing it in a not so subtle way. It's almost as if he's talking to himself. Lightbringer, in your dreams, you just keep replaying the event of the Mind Flayer coming up and dazing you, stunning you to the point where your vision is, you're not able to see what exactly is going on. Everything's a blur. You see multiple Mind Flayers all approaching you, and then it's a single one, and then it sort of like fades to where there's like 30 of them, and then there's the single one again. You see those tentacles as they wrap around your face. You can feel the pecking of the beak of the Mind Flayer at the back of your skull, and you can feel these spiky barbs trying to force their way through your skull. And in a flash of brilliant light, you start to heat up. You start to sweat profusely. And the last thing you see before waking up is you see the tentacle slowly start to fall off of your face, but there's a blot on your eyeball. And as that blot, as you start to like actually blink and start to wake up, that blot you see slides to the back of your eye, and you wake up in a sweat, a pool of sweats.
Well, that's unfortunate. I thought maybe they'd finally get you.
Where are you?
I'm where you left me. In the darkness. Long ago. It's exactly where you left me.
Lies.
You're only lying to yourself, Father.
Tolktier, this is where you start to wake up.
Yeah. Go look around.
Maybe perhaps your time will come sooner than you think, Father. And then maybe I can finally rest too.
I get up and I kind of get my I don't think. Yeah, I get my manifest mind book out because it doesn't cost me anything. It just costs me to cast spell through it. And I use a light to look around and go over to our boy and see what's going on. Do I see anything?
Make a perception check. So as you look upon Lightbringer, you notice that his eyes are constantly shifting around the room as if he's looking for something. You also see that his sheets are pretty soaked. Not to the point where you would question if he wet the bed or not, but you can definitely tell that he's not had a really good night. Good night's sleep for sure. He seems very agitated as well and alert, and his right eye is bloodshot while his other one seems clear.
I'm gonna cast Prestidigitate on him to clean up the sweat and to kind of cool him off if I can.
Okay, yeah, I'll. So Tolktir comes up and starts waving his hands close to you, Lightbringer, and you can see that the beads of sweat are starting to fade away. The areas of your body that he is able to cast his spell feel slightly cooler with these gusts of wind that he's essentially wishing into existence currently. It's comforting, but
is he awake?
Yes, he is awake.
Do I see any water nearby to offer him?
Yeah, you guys have like a jug of water on your nightstand.
Okay. Well, I chill that and I give it to him. Say, here you go.
I'm still shifting my eyes around, not really paying attention.
So you're having bad dreams again. It's okay.
And I take the cup of water. I don't know what I'm going to do.
Mm-hmm.
That
Do about
thing,
what?
that thing that we fought, it left something. Scarred
Oh.
me.
Well, it did. Well, I mean, I still don't see the teeth marks, but yeah.
No, it's deeper than that. It's haunting my dreams.
Oh, it can't hurt you no more, Dad. It's okay, though.
Lightbringer looks at him. Still, like, not exactly believing that everything is okay.
So, Brady, if I use a spell now, would it count for before night, or yesterday or today?
It'll count for today. Your long
Okay.
rest is over.
Yeah, okay. I think you'll be fine. Just try and get some sleep.
Take a sip of the water and put the cup back in the nightstand. And I'm just gonna stand up, and there's a window in there, right? The room.
Correct, yes.
I'm gonna look out the window.
Okay, you open up the window, and the sun you can somewhat see peering over the horizon, or at least starting to pinken the sky. But it seems to be that the wind is blowing pretty heavily this morning, and there's a lot of sand being displaced in the air. So even though you can see the faint light from the sun itself, you can barely see, a couple, or you can barely see up to like 60 feet in front of you.
Mm. I'll just close the window back up, and then get back in bed. Guess I'll try close my eyes for a little longer.
And I'll be okay.
Just grumbles and closes his eyes.
For the other group, you guys all sleep through the night. But Jimothy, your dreams are plagued with visions of, you know, the usual, your family being tortured by Rusty May, things like that.
Classic.
Yeah, very classic indeed. But one thing you notice is that during those dreams, your wife is constantly holding out for you and is being sort of dragged away by some invisible force. And she calls out your name every time. Jimothy, Jimothy, please save us, before being taken into the void. You wake up rather calmly, as if, you know, this is just how your days begin now.
This is fine.
Yeah. So you wake up, and you're awake before Trina and Babushka. And as you're reflecting on your dream, you start to reminisce about your old life, and you start going through their memories about your children. But then when you get to your wife, you start to think about her, and it starts to slightly bother you, but for whatever reason, you can't remember her name.
Who's eating my memories?
With that, Babushka and Trina, you guys can begin to wake up if you wish.
Hope everyone slept okay.
Trina,
What's up, Jim?
did I ever tell you my wife's name?
I don't know.
Good thing
Hold
I got
on.
it tattooed on my arm. No, that would have been epic.
Let's see.
Lightbringer, as you and Tolktir are sipping your water, you reflect on your dream as well. And as you're going through the perils with the mind flare, you see the visage of your wife and your daughter. And now that you're starting to think back on this dream that you just had, you start thinking about the memories that you've shared with your wife as well. Except for whatever reason, you can't remember her name.
I'm like extremely puzzled to the point like I'm getting a little irritated. Visibly getting a little irritated.
Tolktir, you
And,
pick up on this.
What's wrong, buddy?
My wife. I don't know why, but I can't remember her name.
Oh,
So she wasn't important to you then, huh? I thought so. Pathetic.
I pull out my my locket and open it up and look at the picture of her.
And you do see the picture, but the photo is perfectly clear in all aspects except for it seems to be somewhat smudged around her face.
what you got there?
Are you seeing what I see? I showed a locket to him.
Tolktir, you see a perfectly splendid photo. You see a lovely looking Goliath woman with long hair, and you see Lightbringer, and you can see that this photo, you can see that they are expecting a child.
I see a photo of you and a lady. I presume this was your wife?
Did
Yeah.
someone just code? What was
Wasn't
that?
me.
Did someone flatline?
I heard that too,
Sure.
wasn't me?
Oh, it's Erica. Erica, are you okay?
What?
You're flatlining over there.
You beeped.
Am I?
Yeah.
You
Yeah. I just hear beep, beep, beep. Like,
Still?
well,
No,
no, it's gone right
now.
now,
Oh.
but
I
But it's because
did not
whoever
hear
did
that.
died, so.
All right, drama, take 2. All right. I don't know why. I think this may have had something to do with those creatures we fought in the tournament.
Oh, maybe. They seem to mess with people's minds, so I'm not quite sure.
Uh, I don't know how I should feel about this. And I closed
Well-
the locket and put it back in my bag.
I try to hold on to what you can, remember. I'm sure we'll get this sorted out, don't worry.
I hope. But maybe this is fate's sick way of trying to get me to move on.
I don't know. Well, it's a strange place.
I get up and put my armor and stuff back on. I'm gonna go get some air.
Yeah. You do that.
in the other room, as you guys are sitting there, you can, Trina and Babushka, you guys can see that Jimothy is visually or visibly disturbed.
Sorry, Jim. I checked my brain and
You did a brain blast.
I checked my mind palace and I don't think you ever told me your wife's name.
Maybe she doesn't have a name.
Of course she has a name. Everyone has a name. Same thing with
I
your
don't
children.
remember-
They have
I
names,
don't
right?
Remember it. Yeah.
What's happening?
Someone's messing with my memory.
Do you not remember her name or do you not even remember what she looks like?
Do I have a problem recognizing her face?
It's kind of like muddled a little bit. Like you can see the big features, like her hair. You can somewhat see the color of her eyes, but like you can't see like the freckles on her face anymore. You don't even remember if she had freckles. You can definitely see, like in your dream, that her face is slowly starting to fade to the
I
point
would
where it's almost
say-
like a mannequin.
I would say that it's like trying to remember a random person from your dreams face.
Well, that's weird. But you remember your children's faces?
Yeah.
Crystal clear? Like
Mhm.
nothing's wrong with them?
Yes. So
That's weird.
I wonder if it was those mind players or someone else is messing with us.
I
But
mean,
there's no
I-
way I would just forget.
yeah. And I don't have any issues remembering anyone's face. Do you, Babushka?
I don't think so.
Maybe it's because you guys got up and close and personal with the mind flayers. I mean, but technically Babushka did too. Conundrum.
You guys
Well,
hear
do you
the
wanna-
door to the other room open and close.
Maybe we should see if the other guys are having memory issues.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
Definitely.
I'm gonna head up to the other room, as I'm assuming Lightbringer has left, right, Brandy?
Correct.
And I'm going to walk in and be like, y'all see anything or strange happened last night?
Jim's having memory issues.
Yeah, not me, but same thing with Lightbringer. Can't see a picture of his wife. Can't remember her name.
Wait, another wife?
His wife. Yeah, his
It
wife.
was Mariano, wasn't it? I kind of like look at the guys and like give a.
I don't remember. But he's gonna take a little walk.
Jim's having a hard time remembering his wife's name as well, so something fishy is going on.
Well, everyone but me got mind blasted yesterday, so I'm guessing that might have something to do with it.
But I'm not having any issues remembering
That you know of.
people in my life. I
But-
mean, I'm not married, technically.
Well, no, just like in general, that you don't have any memory issues that you're aware of, but I don't know. But regardless, I think so. We can't really do much about it, so just monitor the situation. But just to be sure, we ain't going out into the desert today, right?
I don't think so.
I don't
Like
think
the
that's
de-
the
Unless
plan.
we have to, I think is the plan.
Okay. So we don't need me to be able to cast glyph of warding at all today.
Oh, what
I'm
now?
s-
So
Uh,
do your cool trap thing.
No, glyph of warding. I can set a spell on the ground. We don't need that.
I don't know.
I mean, I don't know. You never know what kind of shenanigans we get into.
Well, I'd rather be able to dispel and counter magic instead. So use fireball.
Yeah, I would say it's. I can promise you that you're gonna regret not being able to stop a spell more than being able to place a trap.
No, yeah, just checking, So, yeah. I'm still doing my rounds in my book here, making sure it's all finalized before I head out.
Okay.
So,
You do what you
But-
need to.
no, I'm good now. Just don't check with you guys. Yeah, I'm good now. I'm ready to go.
Okay. Can we eat first?
Sure.
Eat.
Where's Lightbringer?
We went for a walk. Right downstairs.
Oh.
And Lightbringer, on your walk, as you're heading towards, I'm assuming you're just kind of like walking aimlessly.
Yeah, just looking around and getting some air.
Ah, Lightbringer! You hear the voice of Tabaxi. You can somewhat see his silhouette on the roof of one of the buildings that you're walking by, and you can see as he's jumping from spot to spot to get down to the same ground that you're on. I was just heading to wish you all good morning. You're up awfully early, I see. Couldn't sleep, eh?
Oh, yeah, Peachy. It was, getting used to sleeping in a new environment. It's old after a while.
I get that. There's nothing like having your own bed, that's for sure. Tabaxi sure does love his. It may not be the most immaculate thing, but it is home. Speaking of home, where are you off to? Are you leaving your friends, or just out and about on your own for a bit?
Just out and about. I had a bit of a bad dream, holding up air quotes. A bit of a bad dream. I needed some air.
Well, I'd have a bad dream too with the run-in you had yesterday. Damn near lost your brain. Ugh. And you can see him sort of shudder at the thought of it. That would put me in a borderline coma, I bet.
Speaking of that, I think that encounter did a number on my memories.
It does do a lot worse to other folks, less fortunate, that's for sure, like your friend Babushka. But luckily we were able to cure her. What exactly do you mean your memories, though?
Certain people in my past. Can't remember them. Their names. Or look at their pictures, or if I were to see their faces, it would be blurred.
Interesting. He scratches his chin. I don't think that I've ever heard of that before, but I could inquire for you if you would like. I don't mind helping out a friend.
Please, if you don't mind.
I was actually on my way to discuss with Jimothy. I got word that a reputable cheese merchant has just docked in the shipyard, and I wanted to let him know that this might be his chance.
Ooh, did you say...
Not to mention, perhaps maybe you would like to go halvesies on a wheel?
Ooh, some of that cheese?
Oh no.
Oh my fucking god.
Tabaxi looks at you kind of concerned. He's like, my friend, it is good cheese, but I don't know if it's that good. Do you need to go change?
Oh, the cheese. Oh, man. Oh. I think I'm good now. So, some of that cheese, cheese merchant. I didn't even know those were a thing. They were just general
there's a merchant
grocers
for
that just
everything
sold
in the city of Krago.
them. Do they have, like, I don't know, drugged food?
Drugged food? Perhaps maybe for the rats, but I don't think so.
Noted. They ought to start selling that, like food that makes you feel good or something like that. I don't know. Food for thought. Wink, wink.
He's like, the dad jokes. Your father?
Well, I guess I am, yeah.
You guess you are? So you abandoned your child, or they abandoned you?
More like, thought they were dead, but they're not. Not caused by myself, obviously, but
Oh yes, of course. My parents probably did the same thing. They thought I was dead, tossed to the side, so they lived their lives on. I understand. What is there to care about? Something you never knew, right? And you can see him do a half-hearted smile and then go into a sort of like, not really a frown, but definitely, not a happy look.
I put a hand on the shoulder. Hey, it's okay. I understand.
And maybe you do, but most likely I don't think you do. Regardless, let's not talk about the past. I don't like these memories coming up, and you can't remember yours. Ha ha! That's as a joke. My bad. I do apologize. But let's go give some good news to your friends.
All right. Let's go.
So you lead him back, and pretty much at the same moment, the rest of your group is starting to pour into the tavern to get some food when they notice you coming over with Tabaxi.
Hey, Tabaxi's here to give you some news, Jim.
No fooling.
No fooling, my
fooling.
friend.
What news might that be?
There is a wealthy cheese merchant that has just docked, which means that your friend is about to go and make a sizable purchase for his master, which means that perhaps if you get there first, you could buy up the stock and do whatever it is you need to do with the, information I gave you yesterday. And he winks at you.
Yes. I just like Naruto run out the door.
No, that is a very strange way to run, but I'm gonna go with him. And Tabaxi starts to jog after Jimothy. It looks like Rosie needs to use the bathroom. I'll be right back.
I guess, shall we follow at a slower pace? I'm not running.
Oh yeah, me either. I need
Maybe
to go
we
to
can get some delicious food on the way. And then I need to pick up our order.
Yep, I need to pick up that stuff too.
Turn to you guys. I got this, guys.
All
Okay,
right.
we'll meet back here.
Yeah.
Bring one for us.
I wonder what this elephant is doing.
So I'm gonna be real. I don't want to role play the store part. So can we just say that we did it?
Brady's gonna give you shit, like.
No, I
With the jeweler just being like, "You made me crush my diamond."
You're trying to use my diamond for
but
like as soon as you said you're trying to crush up the diamond, like everybody in that store
mistake was made. Mistake was
How
made.
dare you! I'm just joking. No, you're fine. You don't have to roleplay it.
Do I have my necklace too then?
Correct. So deduct the rest of the money.
Oh shit, how much was
Oh,
it?
my buns are gone. So I only have 250 silver. I'm bored.
Yeah, you are a poor boy. For you, Trina, I believe it was 300 total, and you gave 50.
Okay.
Tree fitty.
Tree fitty.
How does he give me said dust? Is it a vial or what?
He gives it to you in a pouch.
Hey, sure. What are you gonna do with that, Doctor? Are you gonna snort it or something?
No. If I ever need to cast Glyph of Warding, I can use this.
Oh, okay. I was sitting thinking you had some sort of like sick addiction, like you're just gonna grab that. Ooh, fairy dust. Oh, like something like that, right?
I don't think it's healthy to snort in like ground up gem.
Hey, I'm sure someone does it around here or in the darker parts of the world.
I mean, no, you ain't wrong, but not me. That's like grinding up. That's like grinding up glass and just snorting it down.
Like
But-
grind up coal and just. Oh, that's delicious.
Oh boy. Well, anyway, let's go wait for our other boy there. Come
All
back
right.
with that cheese.
There.
In the meantime, I gotta go do something for like 5 minutes. Ready? Be right back.
Okay.
Brady, would I know symbols from the outer planes?
Arcane
'Cause-
check.
I mean, technically we saw some. Or no, was that
Yeah.
something else?
No, at that ritual site, you definitely saw some things. So, based on that, you know there are strange symbols out there for sure. You don't know exactly where they come from though. With that arcane roll.
Okay. So I'll have to keep looking then.
Is it for a spell?
It's for my necklace.
What do you
want me
mean?
to just roll it so you can see?
Yes. Is it the otherworldly form?
Yeah.
In that case, yeah, no, you should be fine. I didn't know it was for a spell. Since it is for a spell, yes, you know. I guess let me read it real quick and see what exactly, and I'll tell you what the symbol looks like. Well, eventually I'll tell you what the symbol looks like. I'll probably Google one and find one that's cool.
Okay. And I'm gonna do the lower planes.
Okay.
Or wait, no. Actually, yeah. Lower planes. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Then I know exactly what symbol you find. Cool. Okay. Yeah, that's a neat spell.
Isn't that fun?
Oh yeah. Alright, so yeah, your magical necklace is purchased.
And while we're waiting, I'll just engrave it
Okay.
and then put it on.
So at this point, you guys get to the dock as you're led there by Tabaxi. And as you do, you can see that there, one portion of the dock, you can see there is a lot of activity with the deckhands as they're unloading carts and crates and things like that from a ship. None of the other ships seem to have this much activity going on. Tabaxi points and goes, "There he is! That's the one!"
I go over to the boat. Or the market or whatever.
Yeah. Okay. As you come over, there's a couple of folks that are unloading, and they look over towards you and go, "Hi, how about you stop standing around and help us if you want your coin?"
I'm here to buy some cheese.
They kind of look at you. They stop and they, "Are you sure you're not dressed the part to buy cheese? You're dressed the part to certainly move the cheese."
I'm dressed the part to have earned the money to buy the cheese.
They look at each other and they shrug and they're like, "We'll get you the captain, I guess." "Captain Petlin! Captain! You got a buyer!"
I nudge Tabaxi. Hey, what's the name of that cheese again?
And he looks at you and goes, "Tabaxi cannot read. I do not know.
It's your favorite cheese.
I know based on the smell." I have heard the name Asiago.
Asiago?
I think so. That sounds like the name of some good-ass cheese. And Tabaxi nudges Lightbringer.
Wait, Lightbringer came?
He's been coming, bro.
True.
No!
And his ass is muted right now. Which is...
Shit.
Let me go let these dogs in real
Yeah.
quick. Lightbringer, make some comedic value.
Oh. Is it my time to shine? Well, rev up those fires. Cause it's about to get crazy out here. Everybody, this stream was brought to you by our sponsors, Manscaped. Have you ever wanted to have clean nuts? Well, With a Manscaped Lawnmower 4.0, you can guarantee that you will have no nick balls. If you were to buy today, you'll get a free package with some nut oil that makes your nuts smell nice and fresh. And some anti-chafe draws. Once you get those, oh man, you'll be feeling real good. I'm wearing them right now currently.
Is that the one with the ball pouch?
I'm scarred for life.
That's the one with the ball pouch.
All right.
So,
Get this package for your package.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that you don't actually have a sponsor with them because that was comedic gold.
well, I didn't finish. Hold on one sec.
He didn't finish.
Oh, and if you go to manscaped.com, use promo code GAM to get yourself 50% off.
50% off.
Get your nuts smelling great.
Thank you to our sponsors.
All right. Back to
That'd be
program.
the day. Okay. Anyway, a gentleman comes off of the gangplank and starts walking towards you, guys. Here he is. He is elven, and he is definitely dressed of nobility, from what it looks like. It looks like he doesn't really have any place to be on a ship, in all honesty. Yes. Someone wanted to purchase some cheese.
Yes, that would be me, sir.
This cheese has been carefully transported all the way from the Legalia Empire. Have you been there? I don't believe I see many halfling folk of your stature in my hometowns.
We typically get lost in the crowd. But no, I have not made it that far.
A short joke, everyone. This
Yes.
one's got a sense of humor. Hopefully your pockets are full.
Yes, but my stomach, it wanes.
Well, do you know what you're on the market for?
I've been led to believe that you have a shipment of Asiago.
Ah, the Asiago, you say? That happens to be the favorite of a wealthy merchant here in town. And I was asked very politely to save all of my shipment for said merchant.
Is that right? How much is he paying you?
In total, I believe he's paying me 10 platinum pieces for a single roll, and I have 3. When I say roll, I mean wheel, by the way.
Yeah. So, you have 3, so 30 platinum.
30 platinum to buy out the stock, sure.
Oh. You'll accept my 30 platinum?
You're here first, bright and early.
Yes. You know what? I will pay you 35.
Ah, a bargain, I must say. He snaps his fingers. Gentlemen, please fetch the crate of Asiago and deliver it to this man's mansion. Sir, where would you like us to deposit said cheese?
I don't remember the name of...
Of the inn?
Actually, you know what? I'll have my slaves come pick it up for me. How big are these things?
How much does Charlie weigh?
20 pounds.
2 of her
Okay.
for each
Yes.
wheel.
Lightbringer.
Yeah. What is it?
I believe it is your turn to carry this cheese for me.
As Lightbringer comes up, Petlin looks up and he's like, by the gods, you are sheer muscle. Where are you from, good sir?
Oh, from the great plains of Volcano Alley. Well, that's not really the name, but it's hot there.
What are your people called?
The eel blood.
The
Or
Illblood.
the flame blood for the uninitiated.
And your race, you're Goliath, correct?
You? Yes, sir, Bob.
I don't think I've ever seen one in person. This is quite extraordinary. Simon! And you see a portly human pop from above the rail of the deck. Yes, sir? Simon, put on our to-do list that we need to go find this Illblood clan, and we need to enslave them.
I'm sorry, what?
Well, obviously your people gave you up, so perhaps maybe they have more to give up. I could use some muscle like yourself, much like your master. If I had 2 men your size, I would be able to move cargo so efficiently I could double my haul.
Oh, my master, huh? And I look at Jim.
Yes, it's actually quite humiliating, I would say, for a man of your size to be serving such a scrawny gentleman, but he does have the muscle tone to back it up.
You'd be surprised to find out who's stronger.
Well played, good sir, well played. That's how you keep them in
Dynamite
your
comes in
place.
small package. Actually, dynamite doesn't exist. My bad. Strike that.
I will not strike that. That would blow us up.
Fair.
Got him.
Okay.
Nitroglycerin cherry bombs.
Yes.
I'm back.
Excellent. Welcome back. So, where exactly are your people? Lightbringer, was it?
Yes. Well, it's been a very long time since I've been taken away from my family.
Why are you echoing?
Echoing? Well, you know, I tend to speak very loud.
Evan, you're echoing.
better.
Don't- yeah.
All right. But it's been such a long time since I've seen my people. But they are in volcano plains, or less I remembered. Maybe they moved, because they are some travelers.
Simon, write that down. Travelers around Volcano Plains. And you can see the man scribbling in a notebook. How many of your people do you think they have for sale? At least 3?
Ooh, that's a really good question. Armies.
No need to hurt yourself. I understand that money is not the strong suit of most slaves. I apologize for racking your brain. Anyway, here's your fine cheese, and he smacks the crate. It's probably weighs well over 100 pounds or so, so don't break your back, but I would like to see the show before I go.
See the what?
The show.
Oh.
I was trying not to make that rhyme because he's not a rhymer, but unfortunately I'm really good at rhyming.
All right. Well,
I kind of walk up to the wheels of cheese and Brady, am I able to do what I just posted?
Oh, let me read.
So during their conversation, I've been like, if I didn't crush it to like a powder already, I'd like to get the flour very crushed up.
Yeah, easy enough to do.
And I kind of walk over to the wheels of cheese and I take my hand axe out and kind of like cut a chunk and Tabaxi, what do you think? I let him sniff it.
Tabaxi comes over. Wow, that is a finer quality than we had at the pinned cushion.
I hand it to him. Here you go. Lightbringer, if you are a good lad, I will give you some too. I am generous. You know, and I kind of like walk up and with the powder on the flour in my hand, I kind of like on one of the wheels, I kind of like pat it and like go, you know what? And I take a little piece from the one I gave Tabaxi to, I taste it, and I go, sure would be a shame to rob the merchant of this fine cheese. I wouldn't want him to be upset with you, and perhaps you'll come by later and I'll get another wheel of cheese from you.
I can
You know what?
definitely make the stop as many times as you wish.
I think I will leave this wheel for your good lord so he does not get angry with you.
He nods and
And-
goes, I will accept, I guess. Here's your 10 platinum back then.
No, good sir. It's you deserve this cheese is exquisite. You deserve all of the money that I've given to you.
And he cups his hands across his heart and he does a semi-formal bow to you. My heart has been graced by the gods, it seems, this day.
And guess what? This is your full shipment of Asiago. This one wheel. It was rare this year, wasn't it?
Correct,
I
yes.
winked at him. Well, fine, sir. I look forward to meeting you again in the future and consuming more of your delicious cheese.
Yes, and if you want any other cheeses, I do have plenty. We have cheddar, blue, gorgonzola, you name it, and I can procure it. But, yes, this is a fine day. And he hands the coin pouch to one of his workers, and they run up to Simon and give him the coin pouch. It seems that I have made great allies on this day. Good sir, and he bows to you more formally this time. Enjoy your cheese. And he has the
Oh,
other
thank
worker
you.
put the last wheel of Asiago in its own crate.
And I believe this goes without saying. Please don't mention me. I would not like any merchant lords in this town knowing that I took their cheese.
Ah, yes, I understand, quite frankly. You're not the first, and you will not be the last to swindle cheese out from under another merchant's nose.
Hopefully that wheel I left for him will get him off both yours and my case.
And he smiles and goes, we can only hope. Have a wonderful day, sir.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
And
So, Lightbringer, you're carrying 80 pounds of cheese currently.
Dude, yeah, jeez. The second we get out of sight of the boat, I'm like, here, I'll take one. Thanks for going along with my ruse.
I'm still like raising an eyebrow, looking at him, and I just be like, oh, yes, sir, master. I'll go grab this right now.
Sorry, Lightbringer, I'm AFK.
No.
I'm sorry, I missed the beginning part.
Yeah, you did.
Posing as someone else, I presume.
No, Tolktir,
Oh, is Tolktir there?
I believe everyone's at the docks.
Oh, I thought everybody but Lightbringer came. Stayed and did something else. I thought they went and did their jewelry thing.
They
Yeah,
did.
probably
It
what-
didn't take too long. They
Yeah,
just had
we
to go
picked
in,
it up on the
pay,
way
and
and-
pick.
Yeah.
But they do come. I'll say they come like after the transaction's done, and they come to the docks, and they see you two each hauling a big ass wheel of cheese. And as you guys come to meet each other, Tabaxi starts to sort of rub his hands together. Wow, this is a really good haul. Perhaps maybe a payment is in order for Tabaxi?
Yeah, that's why I bought two.
You are so kind. Of course I will accept a whole wheel.
Oh, we're all all gonna feast off of this wheel, and you are gonna get the first chunk.
You are much too kind. Tabaxi has made great friends in these last few days, and could not be more thankful.
I spent so much money on cheese.
So as you guys are talking or amongst yourselves, you hear a somewhat familiar voice as they come by. And it is the man with the jeweled weapons. And he comes by, he's like, looks like someone beat me. But hopefully you did not buy the last batch. Otherwise my lord will be most unpleased. And he sort of unsheaths his dagger and starts looking at it. There could be consequences. And he twirls it around in his fingers before sheathing it again.
Don't think that's necessary.
I guess that's up for my lord to decide. I do recall him asking for an entire shipment to himself, yet it looks like Petlin must have forgotten. I'll be sure to remind him. And you hear him whistle, and you see a couple men come out of the alleyways and start heading towards the boat. And then one guy is coming down a ramp with a cart.
Hey. I rather... never mind.
That's right. I'd keep your nose where it belongs. And he starts to walk away from you. Do you guys stick around or do you leave?
I don't stay there.
Okay. So you guys begin walking away from the docks.
Do I have any more of the crushed up... Actually, before we leave, do I have any more of that crushed up flour? I would assume there's quite a bit of residue in my pocket.
Yeah, there's residue for sure.
Do I know his name?
I don't believe you've gotten it.
So I'm gonna take the flour powder and kind of it just in my hand and kind of rub the cheese wheel and take out my axe and I call out, "Hey, sir!" I yell at towards him.
And he stops and looks over his shoulder.
And I cut the wheel of cheese in half with my axe and say, "Take this piece and don't be too hard on the poor merchant. He's only trying to make $1."
He raises an eyebrow and he looks over towards the gentleman with the cart and he nods his head over. The guy with the cart comes over to you and loads the cheese wheel onto it. I'd say that maybe you do have the right mind after all. Perhaps maybe you have learned your lesson on the way of Krago. Good for you.
Kind of shrug my shoulders. Hey, I just liked the merchant and hate for him to suffer consequences of doing business.
He shrugs and he's like, understandably so. And he whistles again and you see his men kind of look back at him for directions and he kind of nudges his head back towards the city and they start to dissipate.
All right, guys, let's get the fuck out of here.
I could just picture us all rolling the wheel of cheese in front of us as we try to run away.
That's what I pictured too.
That's some good ass cheese. Okay, so so you guys leave the area. You don't hear any type of fighting or anything happening. And as you guys are heading back to the inn, you get there. Easy enough. And now you have a wheel and a half of cheese.
I just spent $3,500 on cheese.
But
That's
No, you didn't.
some
you
good
know,
ass cheese.
or yeah,
35
you know what we're
platinum.
gonna say.
35 platinum
platinum
is
is-
350.
No, 35 gold is 350.
No, every platinum is 10 gold's worth.
Yeah, and every gold is worth $100.
Oh, you're going with the gold or the USD conversion.
I
I
like
got you.
to like convert it and think about how much I actually just spent.
Noted, yes. And Tabaxi goes, yes, and gotta say, well worth the price. And you did the honorable thing and you actually gave some back to the merchant so that he doesn't start a feud over with the cheese merchant. That is not the way of Krago, but that is the way Tabaxi likes to see business handled.
Worse, I was so worried. Anyways, I didn't want him to not get his cheese. As I kind of like smirk over to Tabaxi. Well,
Tabaxi smiles and goes, well, yeah, when are we getting into this stuff?
we're at the inn, right?
Right
Correct.
now, we didn't eat breakfast.
I say, let's get some bread and have some cheese.
So, how's your plan going there?
Toktir, can you heat up the cheese with any spells?
I would say yes, he can. Probably
Get
press to
little
digitate.
melty.
Yeah.
We all have melted, delicious cheese.
Melted delicious cheese. Tabaxi's
Oh,
over
yeah,
here. He's scooping it with pieces of bread. He's like, oh my god. I really can't get over the fact that the taste is just so exquisite. Tabaxi is damn near royalty in this very moment.
I think we should put that other half of the wheel in the bag of holding. This seems like it could come in handy later.
Jeez.
So,
If not to just calm Lightbringer down.
Is there any people around?
Oh, no.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Like as I get a taste of the cheese, I like look in the direction of somebody who is just sitting there and chilling.
Just
Yep,
minding
they're
their own
chilling.
business.
Hey, you.
Yes, sir. How can I help you? Do you need money?
No. But did you notice some good cheese?
I'm sure it is the Asiago from the port. Yes, it came in this morning. And he grabs a slice of something and he holds it up. Cheers to Asiago cheese. And he eats it. It's some good ass cheese. And he stands up and he smacks the shit out of you. I'm just joking. He doesn't.
Why didn't you tell me this cheese is so good?
But no, he grabs some cheese. It definitely looks different, and he holds it up. Cheers to Asiago.
Yeah. And like Lightbringer's like looking like extremely serious and squints his eyes. Yes. Cheers to Asiago. And then he just goes back and keeps eating the cheese.
And you can see the man look over. Thank you for not slapping me like you did the other man. I quite admire my face.
Oh.
But it is some good ass cheese.
Oh, it's some good cheese indeed.
And he I assume Lightbringer makes a face when that sound goes off.
Yeah.
So the dude kind of May I have some? I'd like to feel like you do right now.
Oh, here you
Only if you let Lightbringer slap you.
A deal.
Oh.
Oh, very well.
You're
Hey,
welcome,
Trent.
Lightbringer.
He winks at Trina. Hey, have a taste.
And he grabs the cheese, he sniffs it, and he takes a bite, and he makes that sound.
Perfect. All right, per deal. Here we go. I'm not gonna go too hard, so don't worry.
And then as he's eating it and making that sound, he comes up and he slaps you first, and he goes, "Sorry, I really don't know what came over me, sir." And he stands there. He's like, "If you would please, left cheek, my right one. I just had some teeth done, so the right one off limits. I presume you're an honorable sort. Please." Go it, make it fast, make it quick. Hurry.
Burger scratches his temple, and he's like,
Mm.
all right. And then he started, here we go.
And he falls over. Oh man, it's so fucking funny.
I'm just looking at the
Chaotic.
other. I'm looking at the other 10
Chaos.
members with stunned silence.
Yeah.
And I just go back. I pick dude up and I pick dude up and place him back in his chair and like brush him off. Like, all right. I fix his
And
hair. All right,
he kind of shakes his head and he just looks at you.
Stranger.
all right, bid adieu. And then he walks back to the group. Well, I guess we can all agree that is some good ass cheese.
Ooh, real quick, because I just figured it out. If you open up your character sheet, and in the very top where you see all those little tabs, there should be one that says Party Inventory. That is what we will use as the bag of holding, I think,
Oh,
from
cool.
now on. It should work.
Where?
Neat. In the very top, close to your X button on your sheet.
Okay.
And you can add new items to it. And you can like write the description. So like if somebody picks up something and it's like the left hand of an orc or whatever, you can actually change what it is. You can put a description, name it. And then I think you're able to actually click and drag the icon to your sheet to take it out of the party inventory screen and put it on your sheet.
Okay.
Which
Should
is
I
pretty neat.
take stuff out?
No,
and
I'll deal with
Okay.
that later, but we'll use this
I mean,
module. I think it should be.
I think as of right now, everything in my bag is technically my stuff, unless we just want to do like a general, like the rope and the other stuff that I have as like
Okay.
everyone can use it.
Yeah,
kind of thing.
if that's the case, then yeah, we'll start putting the party stuff in this little section. That'll make like
Okay.
anything that somebody else is putting in your bag of holding. This will make it easier, I think.
Oh, that's funny. We can all edit them.
And I also have another thing. I don't know how it works because I haven't tested it yet, but apparently you guys should be able to right click and I think you can edit items and you can change the picture if you want. But I don't know how it works. There's a module I got that's called Icon Picker. So you can change the icons of stuff based on what is native to Foundry and D&D. Hi, Wozy. Pretty neat. Something to play around with if you want, but not necessary. Anyway, back on track. So the guy is, he's sitting there and you can hear him sort of sniffling. This good as cheese. Tabaxi
he's
leans
enjoying
back and he grabs his belly and is like, "Oh, Tabaxi cannot eat another bite, but Tabaxi must." Oh.
Lightbringer gives Tabaxi a nice hug. Oh man, thank you for introducing me to such good cheese.
The spoils of Krago should be shared by all, I believe.
Oh man. Hey, you have any clue where Zelif is?
No, more than likely at this hour, she is still at the Forsaken compound.
Oh, I was wanting to have that drink with her. Alright, maybe I'll catch her eventually.
You do understand it is 7 in the morning, no?
I mean, what time do you not have a drink? I mean, come on.
I understand, but in the city of Krago, a working person would not drink this early. She's got many things on her plate, I would assume. Being part of the Forsaken, especially after what Yosemite did to Toktir yesterday.
Oh.
It is just their way. That is what they do. Usually in the evening time, right before a nice bout, is when they drink. Or so Tabaxi has heard.
I might have to come around that time then. Just flaunt my stuff. Be like, ooh. Where is the woman I seek?
Very true.
Yeah, just like you and Light in the morning.
We have not really seen eye to eye in that aspect, unfortunately. But it is probably for the best. Tabaxi is nameless, and Light in the morning is crucial.
Nonsense! Me and my first wife are complete opposites. But end up together for 10 years.
Light in the morning is unfortunately betrothed to someone else in the Ruberingers. But it is no big deal.
You must take Tabaxi.
Really,
He shakes his head.
overrated Tabaxi. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry.
No. Hold on, Trina. Hey, this is the love of his life, okay? This is the love of his life we're talking about. He's had some good ass cheese, and now he must think about his
Tabaxi
future.
kind of stands up and looks very uncomfortable. He's like, I really do have other things that I've got to get to. I do appreciate the cheese, my friends. If there's anything that you need Tabaxi to do, I will find you later. If you're still in town, of course. But Tabaxi should really get going.
Don't forget about the memory thing.
Yes, I will inquire about it on the house for this one. Yes. Anyway, and he kind of does like a 2-fingered salute to you guys, really half-heartedly, and starts to hurriedly head for the door.
I get to go make it awkward, Lightbringer.
What do you mean? If someone loves somebody, I say go after him. It's very much clear that he's head over heels over her, so why not? Why not be honest with himself?
There can be a lot of extenuating circumstances.
Oh, that's true. But hey, I guess different races work differently.
That is true.
Well, so what's next? We ate? It's currently 7 o'clock in the morning as Lightbringer looks at an imaginary watch. And as far as we see, nobody's really moving around right now, so I guess are we gonna kill time, or are we gonna head out and do something stupid?
Should we go out to the mountains since we got the cheese taken care of, or should we wait? Jim?
I need to check in with what's her name, Madame Fussy Britches. I can't remember her name. Sorry.
How do we know how quickly
Clementine?
he'll eat that cheese?
Correct, Clementine.
I don't know, but it's gonna happen. So I probably need to talk to her and ask her how she'll know. I'm sure she'll know.
Okay.
So
We could hit up Madame Clementine before we head out to the desert.
Yeah, it depends on whether we want to do that tonight, or like right now, or if we want to spend one more night in Krago. It's up to you guys.
We got plenty of time.
Well,
Not
we
really
do
any
have
rush.
a whole day to kill.
Exactly.
I mean, do we have all the supplies we need for the desert? Like food?
We got some good
Water. Yeah, we got cheese. I mean, it will potentially make us constipated, but you know, good cheese. Really good cheese.
So we should probably gather supplies then today.
Yep, food, water, amenities,
Transportation.
bandages. Oh, that too.
Camel.
Camos.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Let's do it.
Did we want to
Reg.
split up?
Yeah, let's
are we,
split up, gang.
where are we ready?
Say what?
Where are we right now?
In the inn. In the
I'm
pinned
a-
cushion.
I'm gonna run up to the room and is there something small in the room I can grab?
Sure.
Like what like something that
A wood cup.
smaller.
A Bible. I'm just joking. An ashtray.
Something
Made of
they wouldn't
stone.
mind disappearing.
An ashtray.
Okay, I take so. Takes that ashtray and put it in my bag.
Okay.
All right, let's split up, gang. Trina and Babushka, with me.
Who made you leader?
Okay.
All right, I'm thinking it makes sense. Like,
Okay.
two of the short guys stay together, and I don't know.
Okay, I was just giving you shit. Let's go.
All right, let's go. Yeah. Oh, see ya, losers. Losers. As he holds up
I'll
an
know
L on
you
his forehead.
Le who, the her.
Losers.
Okay. So you guys go one way and the other two go the other?
Yeah.
Okay. What all are you guys buying? And I'll tell you the price. We don't have to role play it. Otherwise,
Getting
Jeff will
supplies?
make some bad decisions.
I ain't got money.
Water, food, and camels. It sounds
Ain't
like.
got no money.
Rations, I'm assuming. Just some rations, water, canteens.
camels. Maybe like a tent of some sort in case we can't cast the tent spell.
Okay. Let's see. The rations cost 5 silver a piece for a single day per person.
Per person.
So however many rations for a whole day's worth, 5 silver.
Okay.
So
I imported
gonna
it, so
do-
you should see it actually in the items catalog there.
Eh?
Item?
No,
Eh?
let me make it. Oh, here we go. Boom.
Eh?
If you go to the top where all the little buttons are, to the right of
Yeah.
the skull, the little package,
Right of the skull.
you see
Okay.
rations one day.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
I
Yeah.
sees it.
Yeah, so you can take it because my merchant sheet's not working because it just updated. So put however many of them you want in your inventory. Take 5 silver pieces away for each one that you take.
10,
And if you want a tent, let's see.
10 silver for gold, right? That's the increment that you
Correct.
guys do for platinum to gold too. Okay.
Yeah.
So I want
A
do-
2-person tent will cost 2 gold pieces.
okay. I'm buying 6 days worth of rations.
And I'll buy another 3 days worth of rations.
Oh,
And then a camel is 50 gold a piece and can carry up to 480 pounds.
Okay.
And I'm buying a tent.
All right.
I got
I
three
will.
more.
I'll go ahead and pay the 50.
So I'm handing over 5 gold. Yeah. For everything.
15 silver. And okay, I'm just gonna, since I have it all. All right. so I'm gonna hand over the 50 gold.
You're so proud of me, Brady. I math.
Yeah, she did it, y'all. She did it.
Yeah.
15 silver pieces. All right, cool. I
No
paid the
one's
50 gold
missing.
and 15 silver pieces.
You're
Yo!
missing Dora the Explorer to me? Rude.
Oh, I got.
What?
Well, I got something for you. Here you go.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You're so welcome.
Perfect.
C'est parfait.
Perfect. Perfecto. Wonderful.
Okay. Does anyone else need anything?
Yeah. I mean, shouldn't need anything. We got tent, got some rations. Oh, what about
Wait.
canteens?
What were the camels again?
Camels are 50 gold apiece.
Okay.
What about canteens, you said?
Your canteens, like water.
That should be... That should only be a couple silver pieces for a... what is it called? A water skin?
Water skin.
There it is.
Okay. I bought a camel.
Water
so I'm
skin
assuming
is
I can share it.
2 silver pieces apiece.
Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and pay that 10 silver for 5.
Okay.
I'm assuming I can share the camel with like either Tolktier, Jim, or Babusha.
Yeah, in theory, you guys only need 2 camels since Jimothy has Seymour.
Okay.
Will Seymour be able to keep
Wait.
up?
Wait, so
Oh,
we
yeah.
only have, so do we have like 2? We have 2 camels then?
I believe so.
Then, okay, cool. So I'll
I
pay
allow
50 for-
us to travel twice as fast. So basically, you're traveling as fast as me, but which is way faster than if you were on your own.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Cool.
put 2
So-
camels in the party loot sheet.
Okay.
So whoever wants to take away 50 gold or portions of the 50 gold for each of them, aka 100 gold in
I-
total.
I did the gold for one of them.
Yeah, I did too.
Okay. So camels are bought, water skins are bought, rations are bought, a 2-person tent is bought. Excellent. And in theory, as long as it's not like something that like changes the outcome drastically, if you guys forgot something or whatever, you can purchase it out of session. That's perfectly fine.
Woo.
Like if you're like, oh wow, we should have bought a frying pan, you know, But if it's like, oh wow, I should have bought this really specific magic item to get us out of this sticky situation, that probably won't fly. But like generic items I'm cool with, you know. So okay. So you guys let's say it takes an hour of shopping to get everything, get it transported back to whatever your rendezvous point was, probably the pinned cushion. So you guys meet back outside of the pinned cushion. You have everything you need. You've got 2 camels. You've got plenty of rations for the travel, as well as plenty of water. And where does the party go next?
All right. So, we heading out?
Wasn't he going to Clementine?
Yeah.
Ah. Lightbreaker just sitting there like an NPC.
Flowers.
Rosie has to pee again. I'll be right back.
I also
Can
have
I
to pee.
pick up some
Right back.
flowers while we're out?
Remember, she wants something green.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be up to you.
How much do you want to spend on your flowers?
How about 4 gold?
Okay. So she gives
That's
you
expensive flowers.
yeah,
Jesus.
she gives you a 4 gold bouquet of whatever color you desire.
Green.
And she pretty much like strips off a lot of the petals and kind of puts them in a little baggie and says, "Do you want the petals?"
Oh, I don't take off the petals. Just do you have greenery?
Oh, and she goes, "Well, shit, my bad." And then she gets you some greenery to go with it, and then goes, "Here you go, 4 gold, thank you."
Thanks.
Okay, so you head towards Madame Clementine.
Tea.
Your
All right, so as you guys are making your way through the streets, you come towards the main road that leads out of the city. And the sand is a little bit heavy today. So you can see, you know, somewhat decently, like maybe up to 100 feet ahead. You can see clearly with the sun being fully out at this point. But in the distance, maybe 300 feet away down this road, you can see dark silhouettes walking down the road towards you all. And you start to hear music being played. Let me get this music started. Does everyone
God.
hear that?
It's Prince Ali.
I gotta refresh my Foundry to make it play.
It actually played for me immediately.
Excellent. That's good news.
Yeah,
for
same.
you.
After restarting, but
Yeah, you might have to refresh if you don't hear different music right now. I don't know what the issue is. It's something with the cache on your browser that causes that to happen.
Hey.
But
Hey, Brady, where's the song from?
it's from Legend of Zelda.
Ah, yeah. Okay.
Okay. So there's a bunch of music being played, and as you guys are walking down the street, there's a bunch of dancers all starting to dance past you, wearing various clothing from what you've seen inside of the city. But one thing that you all notice as they're all dancing and as the bards are playing their music is all of them are blue dragonborn. And eventually there is a group of empty carriages, or empty carts rather, that start to pass you, being hauled by 2 blue dragonborn at a time. As they pass you, a half dragon starts to make his way past you guys. I will show you who the half dragon is. Boop, boop, boop.
Oh, he's cool.
Oh wow, he is
Looks-
cool.
Looks pretty dragonborn to me.
He looks very majestic.
The difference,
He has a-
Jeffrey, do you know
he
the
has
difference
tail.
between a
Oh,
half dragon and
Nope,
they're
not at all.
dragonborn don't have tails, but half dragons do.
Oh?
Correct. Anyway, so this gentleman walks past you all and he snarls towards you, and eventually he gets to a point where he stops and there's a group of other half dragon behind him that are following that look very, very tough. As he gets to this point, he and you see he casts a spell. And he starts to speak in this extraordinary booming voice. People of Krago, your newest benefactor has come. It is time for the royal dues to be paid. Thus, we forget who it is that protects your city. It is us, the Blue Sentinels. And we have a new lord seeking new payment. Urge your merchants, your nobles, to come and toss whatever they can into the carts before midday. Make sure the payment is made. And you can see the half dragons start to essentially patrol the carts. And you can see some people starting to come out of like their houses and sort of shielding their eyes because of the minor sandstorm that's going on. And as you guys are probably continuing to walk, you hear somebody go, "Aye, but we already paid Nindarog. We ain't paying him again." "You're not paying Nindarog this time. You're paying Naghiet, Nindarog's son. Else you suffer the wrath of both of them." And they all kind of look around, and you can see and hear the sort of like murmurs and whispers. But one of the peasants comes up, runs up to you guys. "Please, please, I saw what you could pay for that one man to free his family. You have to help the nobles, otherwise Darog's gonna come. The scourge of the desert's back."
I hand him a platinum and just kind of like, eh.
It won't do. It won't do. He doesn't like platinum. Take it back. Take it back.
Okay, I don't have gold.
Oh. And the peasant gets in the middle of the street. He's like, "Oh my god, we gotta get out. Gotta get out of town." And he starts to run and book it towards the desert.
Interesting.
I'm thinking that guy's crazy because if we're the only saviors of this town from our gold, when there's tycoons here, I don't know. Guy's psycho.
Well, he said. What do you guys make of this?
I think this is a problem for Krago.
Perhaps maybe the patrons of Krago would like to see that it stands for another day or two before the travelers depart.
And as you guys hear that booming voice, you don't see anything, but you start to hear the sort of vibrations as there are obviously some large creature taking steps. And if all of you could roll me a perception check.
Oh no. Here we go.
Lightbringer? There he is. Okay. So all of you are looking around and you don't see anything. But what you do see is with every shake of the ground beneath your feet, you see a fresh footprint being placed along the trail towards the carts. And it's every couple seconds that a new one appears. But you don't see anything where those footprints are being placed.
Let's go ahead, run along. You'll be back. I can smell the gold on you, and I'll surely find out in the desert what your corpses have been eaten by the vultures.
I looked at everybody else. Were they talking to us?
I don't know.
Not sure. It was kind of
I wouldn't be
uplifting, though,
surprised if
wasn't
they
it?
are. 'Cause everybody talks to us.
Okay.
You guys also do see a couple of folks coming towards the carts, and you can hear the clanging of metal as it's being poured into the carts. And you hear one of the noblemen go, "This is preposterous! We already pay!" Oh! And you see one of the half-dragons grab him by the throat and hold him up. "Perhaps if you value your life, you'll pay again. Otherwise, we'll take anything from you." And he throws the nobleman into the dirt, and you can hear the man gasping, go,
Jim just
Well,
kind of shrugged his shoulders and goes, I don't know. We don't live here. So I don't.
Let's conclude our business with said flowers, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you guys begin to move your way towards Madame Clementine, I'm going to change the music again.
Trina, did you happen to catch the name of that Nehron's son?
Nope.
It was Syntag or something like that.
I just kept thinking Dragon Man. That was about it.
I will tell you, or I will type it out for you. Naghiet.
Naghiet. I knew it had a na in front of it. Also, Brady, where do I go again to look at the Book of Grudges? Is it under?
It's under the journal tab, which is that silvery looking thing in the very middle of everything. To the right of the present, and then you should see Notebook of Grudges there.
Yes. Okay. I thought there was there's two objects. The old one was there, and the new one was still there. But
The old one?
maybe there wasn't ever an old one. But it's here. I see it.
Okay. Okay, so you guys head to Madame Clementine, and she is currently outside of her hut, looking around her cave and her whatever she uses to look. Her gaze falls upon you all. "Ah, you've come back, have you? And you've brought me wonderful flowers yet again."
I kind of like shimmy my shoulders. I've got some good news.
"Oh, do tell. Do tell. I
Let's
smell a
just-
lack of Neverbloom on you."
Let's just say that the merchant's favorite cheese is coated in your special flowers powder. He will be
That's
eating it shortly.
rather diabolical. Perhaps maybe I will join him for lunch and watch as he takes his bite. I assume you found out that his favorite cheese is Asiago, and it happens to come in port once a month.
Lucky me.
Lucky you, indeed. It's as if fate.
Lucky you. You knew that.
And she smiles very crookedly. Of course I did, dear. I've dealt with this man many, many a time.
What is it gonna do? I don't care at all. Just
Oh.
curious.
It will unleash his full potential, of course. You see, the Mad Mummy King is about to take his rightful throne of Krago.
Eh,
Oh, that sounds cool.
And what better timing than Naghiet to come in requesting patronage from the people? Oh, the poor citizens, oh, the cries for help, the cries of torment. Oh, it will be like a musical being played for dear Madam Clementine.
So,
I turn to everybody and go, I don't think we should go and try to collect all the gold this time.
yeah, so I take it we should be out of town by then, yeah?
Unless you want to see or perhaps partake in the show, you could join a side. The Mad Mummy King, the people of Krago, or Naghiet, the Blue Sentinels. The choice is yours. It would be glorious for whatever side is deemed the winner.
Wait, so is... Did I just create a mummy king by
Oh,
feeding
no,
him
no.
a flower?
No, you have unleashed his full potential. He will realize soon that his act of hiding away in his tower is not the true way that he should be seen by the people of Krago. His family has ruled the deserts for millennia, and yet no one knows it. But soon they will. Soon they'll all remember. Soon they'll all have a new king. And the ways of Krago will shift. Oh, this is a wonderful day. I must prepare my tea so that I can watch from afar. And you all are leaving, it seems.
Yep.
Yep.
Yup.
That's much too bad. But hopefully you've made your presence known to all of those in Krago in some way, shape, or form. That way you're welcomed back with open arms to whoever the victor may be.
Pretty much. We're known.
And one last thing before you go, Jimothy. And you watch as she picks out of her pockets a small halfling toe.
Uh-oh.
The Mad King is not yet with us yet. But perhaps I can give it to you early. If you give me something pure.
What might be pure?
That's for you to decide what you want to give up. Because I'm assuming you don't want another task. But you could also wait for the Mad Mummy King to be reborn. I would anticipate it to be perhaps maybe tomorrow. It is. Otherwise, when you're done with whatever, perhaps maybe, just maybe, I could make an exception and come and meet you. But I would need a way to find you. And what easier way than just droplets of your blood?
I'm like searching through my pockets, like trying to find something pure. Yeah. I have this really cool necklace.
No. Material things from a material world.
I heard
A drop of
Material
blood.
Girl.
Material girl.
Madonna.
If you give me a drop of your blood, Jimothy, I will come to you when the Mad Mummy King has resurfaced. And I will deliver your toe as a token of my gratitude. But the blood is what will allow me to find you.
Boy, you understand my apprehension to just willingly giving you my blood, right?
I do.
But
Otherwise, you'll
kinda
have to
control the
come.
fate of everything. So I poke my finger and put it on a leaf petal from the flowers and hand her the bouquet.
And she grabs it, and you watch as she licks that flower. And you can see her sort of play around with the droplet on the tip of her tongue before she spits it into a small vial that she produces. And then she corks the vial and puts it into her, I don't know, in her neck fat or something like that.
Oh, good visual.
And the flowers are quite lovely. Thank you, dear.
You're welcome. If it's okay, can I ask a easy question? And I really don't want to offend you with it.
Bless you, Lightbringer.
So if you don't want to answer, that's totally okay with me.
Yeah, it was me both times.
Oh, you?
Sure.
Oh.
Go ahead. And you can ask your question. I have my headphones on, but Rosie needs back in.
I just want to know if you are willing to tell me if those are all your legs or if you're on top of many little things.
As I hear this, my eyes widen. I just look back and forth.
Jim! You can't just ask people that!
Her smile slowly fades.
And I'm
You
not saying...
Wish
not
to
saying that
see under my
No.
dress, do you?
No,
And she
no,
starts
no.
to
No.
pitter-patter closer to you.
No.
Like I said, I am just curious. I'm not saying it's good or bad. I just was wondering if you have like a bunch of slaves carrying you around, because that would be really cool. Or if they're just you, and that's just as cool. I just am curious about your kind. I'm very entwined with your culture. So the more I know, the better it is for me.
She pitter-patters close to you to where she's like overshadowing you. Just a peek now. And she starts to slowly bend down and grab her dress, and she starts to bring it up. And as it goes, let's see, let's zoom in on this here picture real quick. So obviously you see pretty much up to probably about the knee level of those tiny little legs. And as they get to mid-thigh, you start to see pelvises, multiple of them. And she brings it up even more, and you can see all melded together what looks to be probably 12 children, all attached into one fleshy sort of carcass. All the heads are sort of morphed into the same being, but they're all different heights. So some of them are more up to where I guess her knees would be if she had her own legs, based on this photo. But you can see the faces and the eyes of 12 children staring back at you, Jim. And they all start to weep as they see the sunlight for the first time in a long time. And they start to gasp and try to say whatever they can, but no words can be formed. And they all look as if they're trying to move, and Madame Clementine's entire body starts to sort of sway back and forth as she drops her dress back down. Does
I
that
must say,
answer your question, dear?
I will say that is magnificent and terrifying as you are, and I believe that you try to be.
She creeps slowly down towards you at eye level, and she just smiles, and then she sort of takes one finger and sort of puts it on the bottom of your chin and lifts your head up a little bit. You're by far my most valuable customer, Jimothy, and I can't wait to see you again soon. But tick tock, tick tock. I think you all have other things you need to be doing, do you not?
Sure do. I'll see you soon.
Yes. And it has been an utmost pleasure to meet all of you. And she sort of just smiles crookedly at you all, and you can hear the pitter-patter of her feet as she starts to go back in her cabin. And as she does, the door closes and you can hear
Kind of like baby barfs in her mouth a little bit when she's out of sight.
Lightbringer visibly looks green.
I'm just, mouth is just open, letting the flies in, just can't really say any words.
How far are we away from?
you can be as far as you want before you guys all start hacking, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, wait till we like nowhere near
Out of
her
sight.
house. I'm just like,
Not the
it's,
cheese.
and it's just a violent puke.
Jim goes, I am so sorry. I
What
did
the
not think
fuck,
that was
Jim?
the answer.
Oh my god.
But I think it gained me favor, so that was the goal.
Oh,
Well,
We're fine.
what, round two. I think I'm done. All right, what were you saying? Don't care.
well, now that I experiences, I prestidigitate his clothes if he got any on himself.
Can you go find
us.
the mind flayers, please?
Anyway, those are a lot of legs.
You know,
Anyway.
I've seen a lot of things in my life, you guys, and that was probably the most horrifying thing. And I literally saw one of my friends get cut in half, so.
Yeah, I torture people, and oh no, that is definitely not anywhere near what I've seen,
Hey,
what I've done.
At the minimum, at least those poor trapped souls got to see the light of day for the first time in a while. That was worth it.
Sure.
No. Mm-mm.
Sure.
I just look at Jim, straight face.
I just imagine that being my children if I don't do this. And if they were mine and they had one glimpse of sunlight after being eternally under a dress.
Did they get sunlight? They're inside a cave, weren't they? Or a building?
No, they haven't. I think it was more like they haven't had the dress lifted up to see the sunlight,
Well,
as we were saying.
Let's not dwell on that. We can't do much at
Does anyone have like a memory spell or something that they can remove
Just wanted
that
to
from my
illustrate
brain?
that this is what happens when hags have people that they enslave, and my family's enslaved. So I needed to see.
Dude,
just
how'd she
so
use the bathroom?
I don't want to know. I don't even need to know.
I should not have given her my blood.
Probably
Yeah.
not.
well,
Oh,
let's
man.
Oh,
let's
well.
so where are we Which way? Where are we going?
I think I need a drink.
No, no.
I do still have some of that good ass wine that we had a little earlier.
You're just gonna throw it again. Or
No,
throw
you're
it
not.
out.
I pull out some wine and like hand Trina the bottle. Hey, take a sip.
I take a glub and then I immediately vomit it.
Yeah.
Tokyo was right. I'm not ready.
No. Hey, it's all right.
Nice.
And I did it in a way that I accidentally didn't know Tokyo was right next to me.
I just cleaned myself up and okay. And I'm gonna grab the wine and put it back on. No more of that. Don't later.
Well, we have all of our rations. We have everything we need. So I guess we're just waiting for Jim to be able to get his toe back tomorrow.
Yeah.
I think we can go wherever we want. She's gonna come get me.
How far away is the plateau from here, Brady?
The plateau
mountains.
is not far. The mountain that you guys are headed to is far.
Which one are we going to first?
The plateau is within, let's see, 42 miles. Whereas
Where's the mountain?
The mountain is...
Oh, that's the
Oh,
mountain.
fuck
Okay.
that mountain. Okay.
So I have
plateau.
a module, right? A module that does travel pace stuff. I posted a picture of the calculations on if you guys follow the trail that led you to Krago and then go across the sand. It would take, at a normal pace, 44 hours to get there. And typically, a group will be able to travel 8 hours a day. So Kirsten, what's that math for us? Let's hear it.
I don't fucking know. Oh, I'm not even gonna try. You can go ahead and do it.
But it's your...
Oh boy, we're up on you.
It was your drum roll.
Oh, no.
Okay, well, fine, whatever. You're no fun. It'll take you roughly 5-ish days with no issue or anything to get to the mountain at a normal pace. At a fast pace, which could be done, it would take you 33 hours, which, you know.
Wait, shouldn't this be halved?
No, I doubled it already. This
Okay.
is with your double speed.
Cool.
That's to the mountain then.
Yeah, that's to the mountain. To get to the plateau, if you just go like straight across that desert there, about 30 miles. Let's see. We'll just say it's 30. Boom. It'll take you 6 hours, so you'll get there by the end of the day. To the
Well, let's
plateau.
just do that.
The dead plateau that nobody comes back from.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
And then, yeah,
is there
from
two
there-
plateaus, Brady, or just one plateau?
There's 2 of them.
Is one's a blood plateau, and which one's the other? What's the other one called?
They are both known as the Blood Sand Plateaus.
Okay.
So which one is it, Jeffrey? Were you paying attention? I'm just joking. I didn't reveal which one it could be.
Yeah. No, you didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys
Well,
can... Well, probably. I would think you would head just to the closest one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then go from there.
So I tell everyone, does it look like we're being followed? I can.
From the
Well,
limited visibility, you do one thing you do notice as you guys are riding on your camels, is that once you get probably like 30 feet from, or once you've moved like 30 feet, you look back and your tracks are completely gone. They've vanished in the sort of like subtle snow, or not snowstorm, sandstorm that's going on.
Do we know which? How are we navigating this? Is it Jim that's leading the way? Can he like navigate or?
It's a good question, actually. It depends. Are you following the road, or are you going straight to the plateau? You follow the road, it is... Where are you guys at? It's about 36 miles, which you can make in 6 hours. And if you go down the trail, you can get to this side of the peak in the same amount of time, but you'll have a trail to follow. Whereas if you go just in the desert, you'll have to make navigation checks, and most likely at disadvantage because of the sandstorm.
Say we follow the trail.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna start casting a ritual talking head. Okay, Brady?
Okie dokie.
Can we say that? Let me know when that has been done, and I can continue.
Yeah, it is done.
Okay. So I got in my head. I got a contract in the city. Daniel Tobenson. He is supplying some trolls, and to make him break that trade deal with the trolls. To do that, I might need some money to bribe him. So we can either keep going this way,
I
or
have so much money.
yeah, but I mean,
Or we could like beat his ass and into submission.
we could. So we can either go back to the city, do that, or we can go to the plateau. I'm partial. I don't care which one we do first, but we're already kind of out here on the camels. Do we just want to keep going to the plateau?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. And then at the plateau, there might be a. I might need to make. I might need to make a deal with a genie or something. So, because that's
Sounds
the primary
safe.
reason I'm going there. It is not, no. But. And also, apparently, the Blood Sand Plateau, if I recall correctly, that's why it's the reason it's called that is because there's gems in the center of it. Correct.
Correct.
Okay. Well.
And also, everyone
get
that's
me.
gone for the gyms have never come back.
Well, that will be secondary if we can get out and live, sort of deal.
Not everybody, because someone had to know that the gems were there.
Yeah.
So you guys can
Oh,
RP any amount that you want. We're going to end the session here, though.
Okay. Everybody, did you buy or rent those camels?
I think we bought them, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So there are camels.
Okay.
Oh, can we name him? Hmm.
Sure.
Why did you afterward? Are you gonna eat them or something?
Oh, let's name this one that I'm on Gemini.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah,
Huh.
a nice ring on it, right? Oh, you know what? Marvin.
What?
Marvin is
You know.
so much worse than Gemini.
Camella. Haha.
My camel's name is Bluebell. Thank you very much.
Oh, Marvin. I'll think of a name in a minute.
You've got plenty of time.
Dirty
You are nameless for right now.
Okay. Cool. Well, that is where we will end tonight's session. We'll essentially we'll just start with you guys traveling next session, and I'll go over whatever you see on the road before you get to the Blood Sand Plateau. So let me go in my stream. I will be right back. All right, so good stream, good session for sure. I was actually really surprised. I wasn't sure what Joe was going to ask Madame Clementine. So the fact that he asked like a question about her specifically was pretty intriguing. And yeah, I I fully anticipate the players to be disturbed as to what it is that she is. She's just like kind of like a bunch of children melded together up to a certain point. So I tried to make it as freaky as possible with my description, and I think it worked. So anyway, thanks for coming out. Hopefully you enjoyed, and until we see you next week, peace.